Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, I'm John, this is Many a True Nerd, and welcome to Duskers, a spacey, explory thing that's a little bit different, and the easiest way to explain how is just to show this to you, to be honest. So we are on a beautiful old-school salvage vessel, where obviously we're kind of in a really old-school interface, lovely. Critical warnings, fuel is low, 6 days, we've only got one crew. We are all alone in a spaceship somewhere in a very unfriendly galaxy. Initiate emergency distress sequence? Sure, why not? So welcome to the system that we're currently in, the Full Blanc, or Full Blanc, if I suppose a French person discovered it. So this is a system that we're currently in, or in the wider galaxy. We're over here. There's also the Ryu Fada, or the Bobania over there. We could jump to those. You can see there that you need to spend a jump to move to those, and in the bottom right we do have 2 jumps available, but no need to use those up just yet. Instead, let's just stay in the system we're in. So we are just one bloke sitting in our ship, the Justice, up there in the top right, and we are alone. The galaxy appears to have suffered some sort of terrible catastrophe, and we need to figure out what it is, as well as surviving, getting enough propulsion, scrap, jumps to kind of upgrade ourselves and so forth. So let's just pick a ship over here. Sure, the Nuclear, a military class ship, 2 types of infestation, 226 age, volatile, distance 4, and we only have propulsion for 6, I'm thinking, from the bottom there. There's an outpost here, but that's a military outpost, so we need military clearance. Well, we might be able to get that from a military ship, actually. That might be quite nice. Or there's a medical ship over here. The Vegetable, a military ship over here. Nice. I'd say, as the Vegetable has a nice name, is close, and is a military ship still, so we might be able to get some military codes for that military outpost. Let's start off by heading over there. So, T to travel. So we've spent 3 of our 6 propulsion, so we've already burnt half our fuel going here. So we better find something good here, definitely, and then B to board. Now this is where it gets interesting, because in this game you're not going on the ship yourself, you're sending in little drones instead. So I've got, Orson, John, and Hal. I don't trust Hal for one bloody moment. And obviously I can earn more drones, improve them, and so forth. But let's just send in the drones I've got. That's all absolutely fine, yes. And as we go into the ship, we get a log, because we're trying to figure out what the hell happened. The sequence of events simply doesn't add up. I've trawled through every reading, every measurement from loss of contact, and nothing suggests there was a disturbance in space-time. Whoever wrote this report are only seeing things the way they want to see. So, cosmic events. Space-time and uncertainty suggest cosmic anomaly as cause of existential risk. Meanwhile, clear patterns not found in nature, loss of communication, loss of location, looks like it will require military investigation. So, if we want to find out the truth, explore military vessels. Fine, from Colonel Jane Hemingway. And let's send in our drones. And this is where things get a little bit on the interesting side, because this game is basically handled through, as you can see in the console there, console commands. You skip between controlling your drones manually. You can go down here and then you drive them around with the arrow keys. And you can skip between all your drones with, good old... Apparently John is... Why is everything green in John's world? Yeah, I'm not sure why everything's green in John's world. Shut up, John. Nobody likes you. Or you come out and you get a wider picture. So the first thing we need to do is figure out if it's safe to even go inside the ship. We do that using the different abilities of the drones. So Orson over there in the top right has the ability motion. So if we just type motion, then Orson starts using it. And the results are apparently inconclusive. Fine, in that case we just have to open up the airlock and just hope the game is nice enough to not put something dangerous in the first room. So the airlock is A1, simply type A1 and the door opens. Let's move Orson in. So over here, back to Orson. You're using that ability, aren't you? So just, and I believe if he moves, he stops using it, so that's used up. So Orson has to look around the room, and there are physical things here, like I can't walk through this. These are physical metallic drones in physical space. But if you collide with things, hello, what's one of these? That is, fuel. Perfect. So motion sensors deactivated, that's fuel, that's power. Okay, that is a good starting point. And then we've got a couple of closed doors down here. That's an open door. I don't like the fact that's an open door. You know what? Very, very quickly, let's just move over to John. You're our generator drone. So John now moves in 2, and then, don't crash, John. Just head down to the power, and because he now has a generator on board, I simply type generator, And he has just started powering the ship. Perfect. Back to Orson. You should activate... In fact, first up, D6. I want that door closed if you'd be so kind. I just don't want anything open until I know what's going on. And D5 as well, please. Just... Oh, no, that was already closed. There we are. Okay, so the door's closed. So, yeah, it's actual, like, command... It's not coding, but it is, like, command lines, which I find quite nice. Right. Activate the motion detector. So there's something moving beyond door 5 in that room there. So, yes, something has been located. So that's not good. Anyway, let's send Hal into R3. And I don't need to necessarily drive him. I can get him to do it by himself. So, I just give him the command, navigate, drone 3, so 3, then R3. So, navigate drone 3 to room R3. And a door is blocking... Oh, sorry, hang on. D6... And then nav, yep, fine. Navigate. Oh no, he's already doing it. Okay, fine, because I fixed the problem, so now he's already proceeding, so we don't need to worry about that. So, and then please specify drone. Yes, I know, it's fine. Okay. So we know something dangerous is in there. In that case, nav, yep, nav 1 to R3 to check the other rooms. So now, Orson is heading into that room as well. And I just want him to, first up, I want him to check this room. I know I'm burning motions here. Yeah, I'm going to go down into number 3 here. So we know something's in there. What's beyond this door? I'm just driving Hal through here. Oh, uh-oh. There's a bad thing, There was a red thing. You know what, let's just go out here, close the door behind us, prepare to type D4. Close that door. Okay, there was a bad thing in there. So here's where we need to start playing with things, potentially. We know there's something bad in R4, and we know there's also something bad in... Oh, I don't actually know what that room is, presumably... Actually, I guess the rooms just get numbered as you discover them, so that's going to be R6. So right now I can't power D8 because it's not powered. What I've really got to do is I've got to find another way around this ship. And I have one in mind. The first thing I'm going to do, however, is Orson. While you're here, let's go over to Orson. Orson goes this way. There was some fuel in here. Let's just get this as a priority, okay? So Orson can now gather, if you'd be so kind. No, yeah, gather. Beautiful. So Orson is gathering fuel, and he's got 1 jump cell. Okay, so we can jump to another galaxy, but he's picked up no actual fuel to let us move on to the next area. Lovely. Orson, I've moved into this position, and I've moved him back into this room. So we know what's going on in there. I want to nav 3 back to R2. And the reason I want to do that is because I have a plan. Which is if we now just close door D6 and open up door D9, I'm going to wait to see if maybe the angry thing is willing to go through into that there empty room. Oh, and then D9. Okay. We've now trapped the angry thing in there, and this room is now open. Meaning that now I can send Orson, my gatherer, into this room nice and safe. Well, probably nice. Oh, no, wait, hang on. Oh, darn, Oh, no, because he hadn't moved yet, he's fine. Hal, you go and do this, okay? Well, because now we know, as long as that room is going green, because the motion detector's still active, we know we're safe. We don't know, by the way, what the red thing is. We know it's bad, but the whole point is this game's a mystery. We've no idea what we're actually taking on here. I also need to figure out if there's... new generator. So this will power the next set of doors. That's an airlock. Okay, good. So we've got closed doors, a new generator. Okay, that's fine. So now we know where the next airlock is. Perfect. In that case, back to here. So... door D5 is open, and that's safe to be open. So what I'm now going to do now is I'm going to nav my power drone over into room R6. So as he moves away, those doors now become unpowered, which means I can no longer control them. But he's now going to move over to here. Let's move over to number 2. Good old John, who sees everything in green for no well-explained reason. And we're going to move him to this area. So he's now going to generator up. And now we see, as we go back here, the power grid has now shifted. Probably the best thing we can do at this point, actually... and D5 is activated again. What I'm going to do then is I'm also going to nav 1 over to R6. So he now moves over here, because we now know what's going on in this room. What's going on in this room is we're just going to quickly close up, because there's no point not closing up the doors, so we can close up the doors. Now, our little shuttle that we come from, R1, we can also move that, which I think is very cool. So what we need to do to make that happen is input command dock A2. So our little shuttle now moves, opens up, A2, beautiful. So now our shuttle is to this bit of the ship that we consider more, well, not necessarily safe, but we know what's actually going on in it, which is quite good. Now, let's move back over to our motion drone, Awesome. And we want to move him, now get out of the way, John and Hal. We want to move him over here to figure out what the heck's going on here. So, activate another motion. Now, right now we're not seeing anything in the next room, but I suspect that is because we've never actually been through. Yes, they are physically there. D3. Okay, and then D3. Close again. D3. No, D3. No, flip. No. Oh god, I've let in a terrible thing, and we're stuck, and we're dead. And with that, all my drones died, and I'm dead, because this game really needs you to be careful. So, let's try this again, shall we? This time, being a lot more careful, because apparently the bad guys will murder you dead in literally no time at all. So once again, same sort of system. What we've got is, this time, we've got a big research centre. However, we need a transporter in order to actually get inside it. Fine. Or we've got a tech ship, could be a good source of a transporter. A salvage ship, interesting. A military ship, again. And another salvage ship. Well, as we just got murdered, let's stay away from the military ships for the moment. Let's instead go over to the salvage ships. There's a salvage or a tech. Yeah, let's go over to a salvage ship right here. So, commence travel. Lovely. And board this ship. We really need to find some fuel. Same set again, though they've got new names now. Oh, they've got new names because they all died last time. Oh, well. And this time, no communications have been found, so we don't learn anything new about the universe. Actually, we've randomly drawn some very slightly different guys here. Some very slightly different guys. Yes, we've got Zach, Jill, and Cubert. But Zach actually has a stealth ability. Let's see if that is recharging. So if I now turn that off again, does it recharge over time? So that was at 85%, and it goes back up again. Alright, so Zach has a stealth ability, which means he's a very good candidate for scoping out the new rooms. So let's go into this mode. So Zach sees the world in sort of yellow, and then Cubert, so he's my stealth and gatherer, Cubert's my generator, and Jill sees the world in red, and she's tow and interface. Alright, so Zach, before we go in here, prepare to activate. So now I don't have a motion detector. I should probably try and get one of those as soon as possible. So Zach goes in, and he gets to explore this lovely area as quickly as possible. A generator, a mouse. I don't know what that means. Then there's an open door here. Stealth field is starting to run a little bit low. Let's get the generator in here as quickly as possible. Turn on the power, then we can at least shut up this here room. So what we've got here is power. Generator. Okay. Zach, his stealth is running extremely low. And now we can presumably shut door D. Yep, there we go. D21 is shut up. And this room is at least secure. Lovely. And let's just quickly nav Jill into room 2. Lovely. So Jill now starts heading in as well. With no motion detector, obviously things are quite dangerous, in fact. Now, what's this thing, by the way? Jill, do you have any way of interfacing with whatever... What is this? There's something listed as a mouse here. Yeah, no terminal nearby. Okay, in that case, can you tow it? Yes, she's got one of these. I think we're bringing a mouse back on board, which I'm guessing is a type of drone. All salvage must be placed in docking bay. That's fine. We'll just bring the mouse up here. That's fine. Yep. And then we can stop towing. Release tow. And the mouse is now aboard our ship. So that's good. Presumably, whatever that is potentially a 4th drone, because there was space to have... Oh, Cuba, why are you always in the bloody way? Because there was space to have an extra... Yeah, there was space to have an extra drone here. So she can tow stuff out the way and interface with terminals so we can learn some stuff. Zach, meanwhile, your stealth field has reactivated, so I think you are going on an adventure into this room. Let's see what we can find here. Something dangerous. Right. Found a dangerous thing. D10. Close. Okay. In that case, through here and into here. D22. And nothing out this way. With his stealth field active, he should be fine to explore, which is nice. And now we can get a good feel for what's going on. That is, I think, not powered. Is that not powered or... Ah, and a new generator room over here. I just want to make absolute sure that he's safe. Yeah. This corridor is safe, and there's something here. So his stealth field's gone, but that's fine. Zach, you've done a good job. We now know that there is a great long corridor here that is completely safe because you've explored the entirety of it. And that means that... ooh, actually... I wonder, does navigate, so nav my generator drone, can I navigate you to find R1? No, wait, what? No, not R1. Oh, no, no, that's not what I wanted you to do. I wanted you to go to drone 1. Okay, so nav 2 to 1? Navigating drone 2 to room R5, drone 1's current position. Nice. So now if I also go over to Zach, you just go more in this direction. And now if I cut back to that, drone 2 is navigating straight. Some of you will have seen this and immediately gone out and bought this because the idea of using command lines to control things just seems like a fundamentally very, very cool idea. I know, it really rather does. Alright, drone 2. Cuba... Get over here. Just get right in the corner if you'd be so kind, so you're not blocking the hallway. And Gen generator. He powers up that, and now we've got a whole bunch of stuff powered up. Lovely, but not some of that stuff up there. We can only access that north stuff that way. Right, back in to Zach. We may not have motion, but we've got a stealth drone, which is just as good. I just want to check this north bit up first, because D20 leads to the room that definitely has a monster of some description in it that we want to avoid. However, if we stealth up with Zach, open up D19, let's just see what's in here, in his stealth mode. Is that also, we need to make sure if there's... Is that door's closed. Okay. And there's something in here, something potentially worth having. D7, also locked. Okay, this room is safe. Fine. This is a good room. So, actually, turn off your stealth field, get it regenerating. Whatever this is, can you gather this? And scrap has been acquired. Perfect. So you've got yourself some scrap. By the way, what is that at the end there? Whatever it is, can you squeeze past Cubit? Just. Whatever this is here, can you gather this? And there's nothing to gather. Possibly we might need Jill to interface with this. I'm not sure what that is. It might well be a terminal. I'm not sure what all the things necessarily mean yet. So through here. And then Jill, you are now going to go and have an investigate as to what that thing at the end is, because we strongly suspect Jill get squeezed past Cubit. There you go. Squeeze past, squeeze past. Whatever this is, this might be an interface. No terminals nearby. Okay, so what is this then? Back to Zach. Zach, the big damn hero who explores, you know, dangerous rooms with no idea what's actually in them. First things first, Zach, we're going to close this door behind you, because just in case you're about to run into trouble, I don't want it running into... Oh! We can't open D7. It's not powered. Ah! I see. If we wanted to... Oh, okay. D19, open that door up. If we want to go over to here, then what we're going to need to do is we're going to have to send... Yep, we're going to have to send, so, nav, drone 2, back to R2. He can repower that generator in a minute, but what I want him to do first is I need him to power the generator so we can open up that door D7. So he's going to do that. Yep, fine. Hubert, over here. And Jen, if you'd be so kind, back over to 1 and... Oh, does that not... Yeah, that's powered now. Okay, so Zach, stealth up. And, oh, we can... Okay, so D19, just to make sure we're safe, so no one... He can't go any further. D7. What's in here? It's a generator room. A closed door. And then... Ah, an airlock. There's an airlock in here, and what looks like... No danger. Together with our R18. Actually, you know what? We're pretty safe in here. Deactivate stealth field. Come out. So now we've got, yeah, an open route to... Actually, if I just do D19... Yeah, D19. That's fine. But right now... Okay. Hang on. What I'm also going to do is, just so I remember where the monsters are, I'm going to use the flag command, which lets me flag a particular room. So flag R3. So we now know that R3 is dangerous, and whatever happens, we don't go in R3. Do we, lads? No, we do not. So nav my generator back to R5 for a moment. Get him moving in that direction. And we'll get him... Yeah, let's head over to 2. You'll notice, by the way, that their cameras sometimes go a bit wibbly. Sometimes you can't... Oh, flip. Jill! Get out of the way, Jill. Right, there we are. They do sometimes struggle with tight corridors, which I actually quite like, because, you know, it's clearly kind of intentional. Activate generator. Back to plan. So at this point, we now know that, yeah, there's a power thing up there, but we don't really need to worry about that just yet. Instead, we've got all these other rooms to explore. So back to 1. D18, which should be the door that was to your... that was, yeah, below you. Should now be safe, because this leads out into the corridor, doesn't it? Yes, it does. So what we've got next is we've now got this entire corridor to explore. And perfect world, Cubert, you're going to be completely in the way, aren't you? Cubert, just be around. That's right, just be up there, Cubert. Bloody drones, man. Bloody drones in corridors. And then hopefully, Jill, are you about to be in Zach's way as well? No, you can just fit past each other. Lovely. So next we've got room R6 down there. Room R6. Activate stealth field. Open door 22. Go inside. And figure out if there's any... Ooh, that door's already open. Closed door D12. Okay, I don't want any trouble. So I'm going to close doors until I decide I want them open. There's an airlock 2 over here. That's fine. Reopen door D12. Check if there's anything dangerous in here. Stealth field at 44%, but holding. And then 30%. Just need to... Ah! A Keeley. There's a new drone there. Right, one of those might have a new ability. Locked door, or rather closed door, D8, requires power. Everything seems fine. D17. These doors are safe to be opened. Zach's stealth field fails, but we're already fine. Okay, so we now know what we are doing here. So back to 1. Zach, move out of the way. Jill, we found a new friend. She's called, like, Kelly or something. I'm going to call her Kaylee because I'd like to pretend we're playing, like, post-apocalyptic nightmarish Firefly right now. Could you please tow her? So now you have towed her. Could you please nav, because this can now be done by itself, nav yourself back to R1. And you will now take her there, and she will now do that by herself. I've now automated the process of fixing that drone. She better be going... Yeah, okay, she's not going to cut through the bloody room R3 or anything. Lovely. So now she's... Oh, bloody hell. It's alright, Zach, chill out. Yeah, their cameras wibble occasionally, which I actually really quite like. Ah, D8 is a locked door, so that doesn't do anything, but D16 is fine. So while she's doing that, Zach can carry on exploring this area. Now I'm going to start by exploring over in this direction, because I want to be as far away from my generator drone in case anything goes wrong as possible. So stealth up, activate door D11. Then, oh, terminal. That's nice. And then unclosed door D13. And, yeah, closed door D14. Currently unpowered. One terminal there. Got time to do one quick other exploration. Zach with 45% stealth can go and investigate this room, including another closed door, and more importantly, go in there and gather. He gathered himself some scrap. Beautiful. His stealth field's already failed, but that's absolutely fine. Now, we now know that room R9 is safe. Tow. There we are. Stopped towing. And meanwhile, Jill, nav yourself over to R9 to check out that terminal. So she'll now go and do that. Beautiful. Alright, now the thing that's interesting, however, is at this point, none of the other doors can be opened, can they? No, I don't think so. So Jill's navving herself over there. I am going to dock at A3. So my ship now just kind of shuffles off and is going to redock at A3 in a moment. And as soon as it's appeared, A3 can be opened. Beautiful. Next, I suspect that we're going to have to nav 2 over to R7. And then he's going to... Why wouldn't you have just gone through door 18? Alright, fine. You know what? Whatever. You generator deactivated. What? You're the worst at navigating. What? Actually, in all fairness, they've generally been very good at navigating. Cubert got himself a bit stuck there. Fine. Just occasionally, if there's a crowded room, you're going to need to give them a little bit of help. Generate up this room, please. And that has powered... Oh, that's interesting. That's powered... Oh, that's powered D14, which I'm going to guess is going to lead down to a 4th generator that we can use to get to the rest of the ship. We don't have to worry about that just yet. Instead, Jill, you're now going to interface with this terminal to... Yeah, you're going to interface. So, things I could do. I can survey the ship or interface list, show the list. So, survey. And we have found 3 rooms. And the rooms we have found are... so that's basically acted as a map. That's filled in my map. So, rather predictably, there are rooms that we haven't seen yet, but we kind of already knew that those rooms were there. So, theoretically, had we gone in there first, that would have been useful for just kind of filling out the rest of the ship. And as far as we're aware, there's still only one problem. And the only problem we've really had with this ship at all is the fact that it's got one enemy in R3. Okay. In that case, Jill, I think you don't need... I think you've kind of done the interfacey job there. You can now just head over here and hang out in this doorway. Zach, back to you. You're the big damn hero drone. Couple more rooms we haven't gone into yet. I feel like at least one of them is going to have a problem in it. D14. Open door. And then we've got... We're going to have... Ooh. Hello. Anything in here? Big room, but lots of stealth fields and something in here. We've got please gather. And what is this? Can you gather again? Nothing to gather. There's something there, but I'm not sure what that means. Locked door, D4. Stealth field is... Oh, the stealth field has already bloody run out. I probably should pay more attention to that sort of thing. How do we get into R13? In that case, I never saw a way to get into R13. Could you nav generator back to R5? Because all the doors that does are already... You're going to struggle with this bloody room again, aren't you? You're going to struggle with this room again. You're totally going to struggle with this room again. Well done. I think all of this is being procedurally generated, which is why, you know, the pathing may sometimes struggle a little bit on the automated. Because, yes, it's all being randomly generated. And speaking of generated, there's the generator. Oh! My mistake. Door D16 can indeed be opened by itself. Fine. In that case, Zach, we're going to need your glorious stealth. I also like that Zach looks a little bit... To me, he reminds me of the stealth ship in FTL, and he's the stealth drone. So it's kind of appropriate that he's like the sleek, sexy one. Somehow makes sense to me. Now, activate stealth field. Open door D16. And then we've got down here, yes, a corridor with some power. Perfect. And nothing else in here. Deactivate your stealth field. Up we go. His camera wibbles for a second. And probably fastest just to send Cubert there directly. And he's now going to gen up this place. And now we've got... I think that is in fact your lot. So yeah, we now know where everything is. I just need to figure out what that thing is at the end. I'm going to send Jill to investigate to see if she can in any way interface with that thing that we found at the bottom there. I'm going to go for an info request here to figure out what's going on. A ship upgrade. Empty. Well, whatever it is, it's empty now, so I'm guessing it's not necessarily that much use to us. So, I would say probably we've pretty much wiped out this place. Let's send all of our people. So, nav, and we should be able to 1, 2, and 3, R1. And everyone should now automatically head back to room R1. And you can see they're already going on there. They're all going to get bloody stuck there, aren't they? You utter numpties. There we are. Now it's all looking much more nice and neat and professional. Everyone through here. Perfect. Now, let's have a little look-see at these drones. So when you go up to a drone you found, you can press swap against them to actually take some stuff off them, which can be very, very useful indeed. So, there is on Keely here, there's a motion and there's a lure. Okay, that's potentially interesting. So obviously we know what motion is. Lure means you basically put down a thing that draws the attention of bad things, so it's very useful as a distraction. Meanwhile, over on mouse, I could have done this earlier, by the way, but I kind of wanted to get into actually exploring. There's another motion. So that's actually, that's actually pretty useful. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the motion onto Jill. So Jill now has motion. And I'm also going to go up to Zach here, and he's going to swap with Keely, and he's going to take a... Do I want him to have a motion? Does he have a motion? Yeah, he should have a motion as well. And Cubert might as well take the lure. Perfect. And now, with this ship completed without all exploding, exit, airlock closes, and we head on our way. We collected no fuel for propulsion, and we collected no jump fuel whatsoever. We collected, however, a small amount of scrap, and we've survived a few days. You don't need to worry about, like, food or anything as far as I can tell. It doesn't seem to matter. So, yep, and then press enter to continue. Perfect. So, now that we've got some scrap, we can look at modifications. So, we've got our drones here. We've got our 3 main drones, and we've also got Keely and Mouse, who we just picked up. You can see that they've all got kind of different healths, and I'm guessing they've got, like, different speeds and stuff, though I haven't actually seen that yet. So, obviously, at any point, I could take Keely or Mouse, and I could actually reduce them to scrap. Which, as I don't really, need everything that you've got, I'm going to take Keely, and I'm going to reduce her to scrap right away. So convert her into scrap. So now I've got 12 scrap, and I've got rid of one of my drones as well. So now I could theoretically do some upgrading. For example, Zach, I could now make him, I could increase his speed by 35% for 5 scrap, increase his max health by 10 for 5 scrap, so I could make one of my drones much, much better. I'm not sure if weapon mods exist. I mean, I guess logically they would do, but I don't actually know for certain. The upgrades I've collected, I could do the same things for, so if an upgrade gets damaged, if it gets shot, you could, theoretically you could repair it to make it better, or you could convert it into scrap for 3 scrap, so that's interesting. Obviously, motion, because it's limited uses, you can spend 2 scrap to top it up again with another 25 motion sensors, because that kind of slowly burns out over time. Meanwhile, the ship I'm on can also be upgraded, but I don't have anything to actually upgrade with just yet. So what I've just done there is I've just moved Mouse into my actual control drones, because you're allowed to have 4 drones in one place. In fact, what I've just kind of realised would probably be more sensible would be, actually, I've taken motion off of Zach. He's better as a stealth and a gatherer. And I'm going to put that motion onto Mouse. Mouse is going to do that. And in fact, I'm going to also take lure off of my generator drone because he's not going to be that good at that sort of thing, and I'm going to put lure onto Mouse instead. So Mouse is going to be about motion and luring. Jill's got an extra motion on her, but is mainly about towing and interfacing. Cubert is just about being a generator, and Zach is my super badass awesome stealth drone who can gather stealthily. So now I've got more drones to play with. However, I do have a wider problem. As you probably would have noticed, I didn't actually pick up any propulsion or anything there. So all of a sudden, there's a couple of these stations I can't even get to anymore because I've only got 2 out of 6 propulsion, and it would take 4 to get to them. Luckily, I've got some things that are very, very close by. I can get to any of these with 2 propulsion. What I do, however, definitely need is I need fuel as an absolute priority. So, I think we need to get back onto a military ship, because last time we were on a military ship, sure we died, but we did actually find some fuel. So I'd say we need to head back over there, unfortunately, to the military ship, Class Military B. I'm now here, and I'm completely out of bloody propulsion. However, I could theoretically jump to a new galaxy and hopefully land on top of something if there was an emergency. So now we've got mouse, motion. Why is that? I don't know why those are highlighted in yellow. I'm not quite sure. I'm sure it's fine. I think it's because their failure rate is relatively high. Yeah, because the failure probability for tow is like 4%, 3% for interface, but motion has a 17% failure rate, which is probably why sometimes you do motion but you don't see anything, because motion can fail. Fine, so be aware that motion is indeed damaged, or at least potentially a little bit more unreliable. Yes, I would say let's board this ship. Oh, wait, hang on. Use modifications to repair the drones. No, they're actually damaged. They need to be repaired. So I need to back out of here for a second. So modification. Mouse, you are apparently... Oh, you're damaged. So now, Mouse is actually active but is on very low health, so Mouse needs to be kept out of the way of any danger because he will die immediately if he runs into trouble. Fine. So, military ship, once again, we get a bit of communication. I don't care. General Nomac's going to go meet this thing head on and crush it with the fleet. Won't even have time to blink, man. Rumours have it that we're going to start drafting again. Maybe we'll get a promotion or something if that happens. Seriously, the guys, the Orkney was classified as a Mark 6 dreadnought. Whatever did this is, well, it's got to be super advanced in weaponry or something. How can you even make a ship like that just disappear? So, a super predator theory. References to super advanced weaponry suggest presence of advanced alien intelligent life. Man, I don't care what the hell it is. If it was an attack on the Orkney, I want to be out there fighting it. Show it a bit of human spirit. Who's the boss out here? Confidence of subjects may have been short-sighted. Recommended action. Search military vessels for additional communication. So, some form of potentially massive alien super predator. Intriguing. Brand new ship, presumably brand new layout too. We know obviously where we're starting off, which is Zach is going to activate his stealth, open up the airlock, and Zach is going to make sure that we've got a suitable, nice beachhead here. Mission has been started. Zach comes in here, finds something. That's just some basic scrap, isn't it? Oh no, I think I might have, interrupted him while he was trying to gather. Scrap has been acquired. There's a terminal right there. There's a... Ooh, more stuff. There's just scrap all over the place right here. A bit more scrap. Good. So we can... If anything gets damaged, we can repair it. Closed door. Zach is fine. Closed door. Okay. Initial area to insert into this ship is safe. Whatever this is, doesn't look like a terminal. That's the terminal screen right there. So Jill can take care of that. Fine. Lovely. So, Zach, you just go and hang out over here for a second. We're not going to need you just for the moment. So, in that case, Jill, you're still on 3. Right, so, nav 3 to R3. And nav 2 to R2. Beautiful. Meanwhile, yes, we can also nav 4 to R2, so you can start scanning the room. This looks like potentially a smaller vessel, to be honest. So, go over to 2. Hubert, you're just going to stand right here, activate your generator. Lovely. Let's check when that's done. So now we've got a view as to what's going on in that room. Go over to Jill. You're going to... No, you don't want to be there. You want to be here, don't you? This is the interface. That you might be able to get a survey. So, Jill, interface. Interface is not powered. Oh, okay. So we need to provide power to this thing. Whatever one of these things is. I still don't know what that thing is. The info is ship upgrade. Cannon! That there is a ship upgrade. Right. Cannot use tow. Why not? Nothing to tow within range. Ship upgrade is permanently installed. Cannot tow. Oh. So this ship just has an upgrade on it. A cannon. Now the thing is about this game is you don't necessarily upgrade your ship. You can also just abandon your ship and say this is my new house now. But if you want to do that, you're going to have cleared out everything that lives on this ship. So until you've got a weapon, I'm guessing that's not really practical. Fine. Jill, you just hang out here for a second. What we need to do next is figure out how safe room R4 is to go into. Mouse, welcome to... Oh! Listen to his little noise. So that's... Oh, I didn't realise they've all got different noises. Mouse has got that cute little mouse noise. That's Zach. Hubert. Oh, I completely missed that they all actually have their own little noises. That's adorable. Right, Mouse. Head here and activate motion sensors. Room is safe. Zach, you're clear to enter. So room is indeed safe. And there's a big thing here. Oh, this room's going to be tough for you guys to navigate automatically, isn't it? Bloody hell. Make sure you don't do any of that. Room D5. You know what, Zach? Activate stealth. Actually, before we do that, before we do any of that nonsense, yeah, get rid of that. Close door D6. If I'm about to run into trouble, I don't want it accidentally stumbling upon me here. So back to here. Activate stealth. Activate door D5. Enter room. Generator. Anything particularly of interest? No. Just another room. D4. And then D11, which is locked. And then... Oh, that's a... Was that a... Yeah, we verified that was a terminal, didn't we? But it looks like it's already activated. Which is intriguing. Right, okay. You can deactivate your stealth field now. So what we need to do at this point is... Open door D6. Nav Jill over to... Actually, we can also... Sorry, oh, no, before you do that, we can also open door D12. We now know that D12, that's safe. So we can now... Because that will give her a shortcut. So nav Jill to room R5, where she can check out that terminal. We can also... She's going the stupid way. God damn it, Jill. I literally just opened you a door so that you could do this the easy way. What the hell? Like, look at this. Look how ridiculously easy this is. So, Jill, you can interface with this. What? No terminals nearby. Oh, this was a terminal. Is this not a terminal? Right, hang on. Info into this room, please. We have got ourselves one power inlet use generator. Oh, that's a vent. Okay, so until I've got some form of advanced ability, I can't use that. Let's see if I can figure out with the help menu what that advanced ability is. Some of the drones have the ability to drop little micro probes. Maybe those can fit through vents, I'm not sure. Well, in that case, Cubert can move over to this next generator and start powering up all of this stuff. So, Cubert to here, generator. Now that should presumably give power to yeah, there was a terminal down here that presumably now will be... Is this now powered? Interface. And then interface activated. What's that noise? Oh, it's the terminal, which I'm getting from Jill's audio feed. So if I make her face this way, it's to her right. But if I make her face this way, it's to... That's kind of weird and cool. Okay, what do we have here? We've got survey or interface list. I would say survey the ship, please. So, found 3 rooms. What have we got? So, now we know what the rest of the ship... This is actually a pretty small ship, all things considered. We haven't run into any trouble with it just yet. That doesn't mean there won't be trouble. I would say it looks to me like the most sensible thing that we could probably do is, now that we know that all these rooms are safe, is if we just nav mouse over to R3, then we could get him to use his scan over there. Mouse, you're probably going to get stuck again. Yeah, Jill, you're kind of in the way at the moment. Jill. There we go. Well done, Mouse. And then Mouse is heading this way over to here. And then I'd like him to motion here. What have you got? Motion sensor activated. Didn't actually do anything there, did you, Mouse? Well, bloody done. Maybe, I don't know, I've tried doing it in a corridor before and it didn't seem to work very well. Maybe it's Maybe it just doesn't work. Okay, fine. You know what? You know what we do? We turn to big damn hero Zach when we have a problem like this, which is we stealth up, we D4, and then we go in and we figure out, oh, something bad. There's something bad in here. Whatever that is, what is it? You can't even tell, really. Stealth is fading fast. I just need to figure out if there's anything else in here I'd like to get before we just get out of here. Okay, I'd say we just get out of here. This room is to be abandoned. D4, close. Okay, we know where there's a bad thing. We know there's a bad thing, so that means we're going to flag room, and we're just not even going to take it off. We're going to flag room R7. Okay, that room is now closed to us. Fine, whatever. Zach, you stay here for a second. Open up door D11 because we know that corridor is safe. Mouse, you have admittedly failed us. Mouse, you just get this way if you'd be so kind. Just get out of the way of Zach. Zach is the big damn hero. D10 leads up to the room that's bad, so we want to be careful there. Reactivate stealth field. Open door D7. Make sure there's nothing dangerous. I mean, okay. There actually is something bad here. I'm guessing that's turrets. Right, okay. Bad thing in here. Whoa, what? No, no. Okay, guys, oh, flip. Exit, all exit. Everything, 3 drones left behind. No, nav, 1, 2, 3, 4, back to R1, go, everyone go, unrecognized command, no, nav, 1, 2, 3, 4, R1, go, all drones, a closed door is blocking the, oh, flip, what door is blocking the thing, A1, oh, flip, go, everyone, oh, I've killed, everyone's dead, I've just, oh god, bloody, Jill was the only one that made it. Jill actually made it home. Flip, drone 2 is taking, drone 2 is stuck, no. Okay, so all my drones are dead, pretty much. Apart from Jill, who made it back to the bay, because I mistyped. Mouse, can you still use any of your abilities? Command not processed, because he's dead. Yes, he's very, very dead. As is Zach, as is everyone that's not Jill. However, they can still give me an idea for what's going on, which is Jill. Do you have any idea what's... I just need to... If I could just get them back on board the ship... If I could get them back on board the ship, then I might be able to... Okay, go. Tow him. Get him back to the... No, it's fine. I'm just picking up my friend. Sorry, he had a bit too much to drink, but he's fine. He's fine. A1. Okay. We've rescued Cubert. But I really need to get the other lads back, because I need to actually physically tow them back to the ship. Because if I don't, then I can fix them if I do this, but I can't if I don't. So I kind of need to get the other lads back. I mean, we picked up some scrap, so we might be able to... I just need to figure out where the bloody hell this roving turret's now got itself to. Because I don't know. It's over there, bloody hell, right. Go the other way. The power's dead, so I've now lost control of all the doors in the ship. So until I can get... Okay, go. That's right, tow him. That's right, yeah. Did you get him? No, you didn't get him. Tow faster. Towing Zach. Go. We need to get Zach back to safety. Oh no, did I forget to reclose? I may have forgotten to reclose the airlock. I probably shouldn't forget to reclose the airlock, right. Tow. Just one more. When I say one more rescue mission, I just literally went straight past the turret there. Right. Okay. Drone 3 is indeed taking damage. I noticed. Right. Just quick as we can. Tow. All salvage must be placed in that. Yes. Okay. Now up this way. We go a different way. Back. We're going the other way back. We might be able to. Where is it? I don't know where the turret is. Mouse. I know you're the new kid. But damn it, no drone left behind. Where's the turret? He's not there. I hope he just does. He just went into the airlock! No! No, Mouse! Mouse, you betrayed Mouse, no! And they're all dead. I probably should have closed the airlock so he couldn't get into my shuttle, but the remote turret did indeed go into my shuttle and utterly murder me. Right. Well, technically, Zack and Cubert have indeed survived, so I could theoretically push on with just Zack and Cubert, and sadly, Jill and Mouse were not within the confines of the shuttle, but also, unfortunately, I now have no fuel whatsoever, so I can't make it to any systems. I guess I could try and make a jump to somewhere else, and just sort of hope I land on top of something. Yeah, okay, you do at least land on top of something. So I could desperately try and get back on my feet with the Lemuria, but I think I'm pretty much done, having lost poor Jill and new recruit Mouse. But there you are, this is Duskers. This is really rather good. This is, it's very kind of slow and organised, and I quite like the actual that it uses like proper command lines, and that when things go wrong, they go wrong very, very quickly, because your drones are, while they're kind of, you know, good at searching around and figuring out what's where, at open combat, they are pretty much screwed. And I really quite enjoyed kind of desperately sending Jill in trying to tow them all back to safety afterwards. That was really rather good fun. By the way, how are my drones actually doing, by the way? I've got 13 scrap, which means I could repair one, but not both of my drones up to full health. Excellent. So, yes. Poor Mouse. Mouse who had no health. That Mouse who could never run into trouble. Yes, I can see the problem why Mouse died so very, very quickly. Oh dear. Pathfinding could use a tiny bit of work. I think you saw a few instances where I tried to navigate a drone to a particular location and it kind of got stuck and I needed to manually take control. But it's a fun, interesting idea. I think it's a very fun, interesting idea. I also find I haven't even made it to a single one of... Oh dear. Whatever one of these in the Burrito Abomination. That's the best name for a space station ever. Apparently a medical outpost that is under quarantine, so something's wrong there as well as an industrial outpost, but I would require a transporter. Now I'm not sure how I even like build transporters on the ship, because as far as I can tell, like I'm not allowed to build any upgrades, so I'd actually need to go and find a transporter in order to do that, and I certainly can't do any of that. But yes, I think that is enough for now. But this is a really rather interesting game. I've enjoyed this. It's very, very different. I can't think of anything I've ever played that's quite like it. But just kind of, yeah, using command lines to move drones around in a very kind of very fragile drones where you might be a lone human in a ship, but you never actually get involved in the slightest. It's very slow, very analytical, very much about slowly exploring a very dark, terrifying place where you never even see what the hell it is that's terrifying you, but whatever it is, you know to bloody hell avoid it. And it's very, very difficult. It is brutally harsh. If you let your guard down for even a second, if you're slow on your commands, if you mistype a command line, then everything ends up dead. But very, very good indeed. I will put a link in the description below, and I might well have another look at this at some point in my own time as well, because it is really rather interesting. So, more of this sort of thing soon, I'm sure, ladies and gentlemen. But in the meantime, I've been John. This has been many a true nerd, and this has been the really rather excellent early access of Duskers. Thank you very much, and goodbye. What the hell? Alright, we've now got a Scottish zombie travelling with us. Oh, he's actually quite good now. And he's got over his drinking problem, which is... Oh, he eats human flesh. He's got some decent carrying capacity. Okay, fine, he eats people, but come on, let's not be flipping judgmental about this.